Right, I like to say Barak Te Howell, Barak Te Shah, Barak Te Howell, Barak Te Shah, Bahashem Kahakadash. Double honors the apostles and elders of GMS and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. Salakia. We're gonna get this. We're gonna go through this real quick and we'll end it because the point is the Lord is sexist, man. No matter how you like it, no matter how you want to twist and turn it, the Lord is sexist. When you look up this word sexist in the Oxford Dictionary, the adjective is characterized or showing prejudice, stereotyping, or discrimination, typically against women on the basis of their sex. Now, a person with sexist views. So the Lord is sexist because scriptures, when you go into scriptures like this, right? Let's get this real quick. This is the book of First Timothy chapter 2 verse 11. It says, actually 10, it says, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Right? So the woman is supposed to learn in silence with all subjection. Now in these days that we are in today, which is America, they would say no, a woman don't have to keep silence. A woman can work, she can protest, she can vote, she can get big time jobs, higher education than the men, right? And they would say that First Timothy's 2:11 would show forth someone being sexist. So the Lord is sexist. So it says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp the authority over the man, but to be in silence." Well, guess what? Go to your nearby schools. Go to your schools, your colleges. You're gonna see women all up and through that. Go to these church buildings, right? These harlot houses. You're gonna see women teaching all up and through that. Right? You got women as senators, mayors, governors, right? Doctors giving orders to men. And the Most High is totally against that. So guess what? The Most High is sexist. It says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Right? So there you go. Let's get this. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 4. And the scripture says, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. Wait, how come the scriptures didn't say, unto you, O man and women, I call? Scripture says, unto you, O man. If you look at the ancient prophets, the prophets in the ancient times, like you had Moses, King David was a prophet, right? Nathan, who else? Ezekiel, Daniel, Zephaniah, Zechariah, Jeremiah, Isaiah. These were men of these were men that were prophets. These are men that the Lord chose to prophesy. Well, where the women at? Right? Why wasn't there women as prophets in here? So again, it says, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. So the Lord called men in this thing, not women. This is Revelations 21. And the thing is that how can you possibly just pass up a scripture like that? Right? How can some say the way it says and then you just ignore it? Right? When the scripture says that I suffered not a woman to teach, and then people turn around and try to use excuses to say, well, this person she was doing this in the Bible. How come the scriptures plainly tell you that I suffered not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man. And you women are doing that anyway, because what you doing allows you to do whatever you want to do. And you don't want to be restricted by rules and regulations that deals with you not dressing half naked, going out partying to clubs, being around other men and women, committing adultery or some abomination acts, So let's get this. First, Revelations chapter 21, Verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle, which tabernacle means tent, of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their power. So again, the Lord is sexist, man. You know, no matter how you want to dish it out, and the Lord is sexist, and it's exactly perfect um to be a damn sexist, because as long as you're a sexist, then guess what, you on the same accord with the Most High if you're doing the will of the Most High, right? Because you can turn around and say that what I'm trying to say here, you can come around and say that um you're not a sexist, but your actions can prove totally different. So let's keep going, man. Then we can end it. Let's get this Matthews, right? Because we was talking about the ancient prophets. So Matthews 10:2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these: the first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew is his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the publican, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebedius, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. So these are all men, no women in sight. No women in sight when the Lord was picking them out. What are women at? Right? So yeah, man, I'm gonna end it from there and say Barak Te Hawa, Barak Te Hawa Shah, Barak Te Hawa, Barak Te Hawa Shah, Bahashim Rakah HaKadash, double unto the apostles and elders of GMS. And I like to say Shalom.